The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
To throw is Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Now a run on 1st down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Easy, Ralph! Take right open. Go!
They go play action for Lawrence.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hey, run!
There's a 3rd down and 4.
Big 13 heavy. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Extra point try forthcoming. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
17, Jaguars 10.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a designed run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down, 3 to go. Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think 1st down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
what a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Heavy, heavy. Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Rip 20.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Red on red. Here we go.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Second down and 8.
Hey, hey, hey. 13, Luke. Luke. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Let's go, 52.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here.
Lion.
It is 4th down.
Easy, read it. Sink right. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This is intercepted. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job. Sink right open. 13, Lou. Hey, kill. Red.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down, forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Go. Easy. Read a foot. Rip. 23. Sink right. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a run going left. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Red on red. Hot.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. Third down coming up.
Decent 24. Sink right open. Sink right. Hey, kill. Go. 30 left. It's hot.
Lawrence now. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, Lion. Sink right open. 13 loose. 11 Agate. Red.
Now Lawrence. He'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Go, let's go. Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Hey, kill.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. They bring in extra deep.
11 Agate. Heavy. Go. Silver.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.